Look at that, will you? Went right down to 56.75. Saw some cross trade. That was our original target. Would have had to stand pat for a whole hour from the market open, or a little more, to get that target. Well, we ended up losing 4 points on that previous trade, right? To just go down to 56.75, where our initial target was. Now we'll watch the market. Yeah, with the earlier conversation, looking at the point of control at the 56, boy oh boy, before this just went off the screen. Anyway, that cross trade in the 57.25, that would have been a good warning to get out before the target 56 was reached, although we got out at 62 on the previous winning trade, and we got involved with the losing trade. If we would have got out at even 58, that would have been another 8-point trade, plus the 11 points, and we would have negated the 4-point loss. So, patience is maybe something that we need to work on. Maybe, an hour is not too much to ask to wait around. Sometimes it's tough, though, to wait around that long. So we're going to take a break here. I'm watching the retest down here in the 57 and a quarter was where the cross trade occurred. See what happens with the volume down here. We're going to take the 57.50s long to 57.50. This is the D period we just opened up 4 minutes ago. Well, this trade has to hold at 56s. Unfortunately, our 55.50 stop is just right below us. I'd look to get out of this trade. It'd be nice to get out of 57.50. Last time we got out, it went right back to where we got stopped out. We're trying to stay by our 2-point hard stop. I'm not sure what to think about this ask trade here. If that's going to turn initiative and drive the market. Seems to be driving it up a little bit. This cross trade seems to have held here at the 56s. Boy, 2-point stop's close, but I hate risking 3 points because there's so much opportunity in the market. You hate to just risk a lot of points. Alright, well, our hard stop is 55.50, so we'll stick with the trade and look for our target up at the the point of controls moved down to 59. I think if we get past this point of control at 56, if we break below 56, we could easily be heading down toward the gap at 51. So we'll look to take close profits here, maybe a few points, 3 points. Well, we're stopped out. The trade broke down. We're going to take a break. We're going to switch the position and sell the 56 and sell to 56. Our target's the gap at 51. Short 2 at 56. Our stop is 58. It looks like they're going to close this gap. The tick chart is building now on the negative side. Our moving average below the 0 line. Volume's picking up on the selling here. So we're going to see if we can't take a few points and close the gap and see where we are at that point. Plus there was some good cross trade here. This is actually the first trade that I've taken based on switching direction from my previous trades. Thinking that the market was headed back toward the point of control. Seems that we're going to break under this 56 area, this area that was a point of control from Thursday, and that should set us back to the gap, and unchanged from Friday and unchanged from Thursday. We're below the Globex low at 55.50 now. You see some trade building here. Trade building here is a little battle here. We'll keep our eye on this action. We have our stop. We'd like to get our target. We'll see if we close the gap. Boy, there's a lot of cross trades sitting down here. Just back and forth between the bid and the ask. A lot of passive here, a lot of passive here. We're sitting at 55 and a quarter right now. When it breaks one way or the other, it should break with a fury. All these passives are going to cover. I'm going to peek them up. So we'll stick with the trade and see if we fill the gap at 51. Our moving average on the tick chart is negative below the 0 line now. We're building a little more activity below the 0 line also. Here it goes. It looks like they're getting ready to break it down. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. Yeah, they're hitting the bid. There you go. You can see the sequential movement below this block of passive trade. So hopefully we have enough momentum now to take us down to the 51s. Tick chart just went negative on that push also. We're not going down. We have more passive trade here. We're going to take the 54 and a quarters, 54 and a quarters, 54 50s out, 54 50. We just couldn't maintain the momentum. So I'm comfortable getting out of 54 50. We'll pause. We're going to take the 57, 57, 55 75 short too, 55 75. We almost got the 56 fill, but didn't. There's the 56 take. We got the 55 75. Our target's still the gap at 51.50. I think it'll be 52 maybe. That's our target, 52. Stop is 57.75. It's sort of been grueling to anticipate this stop and getting close and rallying, getting close and rallying. At least I was able to get on the right side of the counter rallies, I think. So we might hit our 52 target this time. The tick went positive when we were approaching the 57 area and then went back toward the zero line. So that was close to the second standard deviation when it went up to 57. That combined with all this cross trade here was good enough for me to take the 55 75 short. The E period just opened up. Oh, we're back up at the second standard deviation on the tick. The highest tick move all day at this 56.50 area. This could be an area that would be a good sub. We already got our 55.75, so we'll stick with that. We're going to adjust our stop just on this trade to see how it works. We're going to run a 3-point stop, which brings us to the point of control a little higher at 58.75. We'll see how that works. The reason I say that is that's where the initial selling happened at the point of control at 59, and it might be the wrong decision. I might have to pay for it, but we'll see how it works. The buying volume has also declined on this move above the zero line on the tick chart, so that should forebode good things. Well, moving our stop doesn't appear to have helped us here. We're going to get stopped out at 58.75 for a combined 6-point loss, 3 times 2. We haven't ticked 75 yet, but we'll let the video run a bit. After this trade, we'll produce a video and take a break. We started strong and ended weak. I'm not sure where we are in the cumulative points for the day, but I wouldn't be surprised we're about neutral. Yes, we are neutral minus commission, so we're actually negative for the day. So that's disappointing, no doubt about that. You know, the one observation that could have made trading a lot better was we had a great sell position in the morning, great trade location. We hit our target that we talked about. Would have been a 20-something point trade, and now we have no ticks, no profit. So we had the market structure correct. So we get an A for that, and I guess we get an F for execution. I don't know. Trying to, you know, do some things that I guess were the opposite of what we anticipated the market to do. Cost us a couple small losing trades, but 1, 2, 3 losing trades was enough to negate the profit that we had initially. So that's where we stand. We not stopped out yet, but we'll see here. Well, we couldn't get to 75, so we're still in this trade with a short at 55.75. We'll see if E period here in the middle of it breaks down below the D period to get the gap closed. The tick chart is at the second standard deviation again, and we're just a hair here underneath our stop, which we moved up to 3 points. It'll be real disappointing if we get stopped out at 75 and then the market fills the gap. Won't be the first time that happens, but still nonetheless be disappointing. We're hanging on by the skin of our teeth here. It clicked up to 58.50 again and didn't tick 75. We are definitely at the second standard deviation on the tick though. The one bad thing about the tick is moving average now over the zero line also, but we haven't breached the previous high intraday. So we're still technically making lower highs and lower lows. The tick chart helps us to see that the volume has certainly declined on this up push here to the 58s. Well, we're stopped out of that trade. The E period couldn't break below the D period low. Our 3-point stop didn't serve us better, it served us worse. So now we're even on the day. That's no fun. And we're going to take a break and wait till the afternoon session.